officially the start of Nebraska's turkey season. It's March 25th here. And the bird that we are pretty close to just hammered, but we are set up here in like one of the best spots on the farm. Many birds have been shot here in the past. Not by me, but by a lot of other people on the staff. But we're in them. We got probably like 10 or 12 down there to our left, just hammering a big flock. Then we got one that we're really kind of paying attention to. He's only like 100 yards or so to our right here, and he seems like he's by himself. So that's the bird that we're hoping to call in. We're hoping that he'll just fly down this way and work his way up this hill. So we'll see what happens. Jake and Austin are in them too. They're not too far away from us, but hopefully one of us puts one down this morning. We're here for 4 days at the farm, so hopefully we can kill some birds. So we'll see what happens. We got a bird probably within 100. It just hammered the last 3 times I called. He's just right over this little hill, so hopefully he's coming in right now. He was pretty close the last time. I'm going to give a few yelps and see where he's at. He's coming. He's right over here. A little bit. Well, we thought he was coming in, and he's still at like 40 yards. He's just right over. There's a big drop-off right here, like a bridge. He just gobbled. And he's like 40 yards, probably 50 now, but he was up to like 20 yards, and we still couldn't see him over this ridge. Wyatt seen a hen, so he is in up, and that's why he's just working it back and forth right here with these hens, not coming up over this ridge to come over here, so we're just gonna ride it out. I mean, he's still like 50 yards away hammering, but it just ain't working anymore. Still answering every time we call, it just ain't moving, so we're gonna shut up and probably sit here and see maybe if he'll get interested and come check it out here in a minute. Hopefully he'll just come up here and take a look, but we'll see. We got a bird at like 20 yards, literally. He's still there, the same bird. He came running back up towards us. And we got like 2 or 3 coming in. They sound like they're probably, 200, I would think, 300 yards, 300 yards. I mean, he's close. He just won't break over the hill. He hasn't seen our decoys yet. As soon as he sees them, it's over. He just won't break over this ridge, so hopefully he'll do it. Or we got these 3 other birds coming in, so hopefully one of them will come in. We'll see what happens. There we go. Yep. First I didn't see him, but now I do. I thought I'd seen something else. There he comes. Yep. Dude, I think they're both coming in. You got near already? Oh, I hate you. Okay, I don't want to spook this bird. He's looking hard. Here he comes. Yep, here he comes. Is he going down to the left? He's gonna swing up here, I'm sure. Well, the bird that was coming in, the second bird that was coming in, came running in from 500 yards away the first time we heard him gobble, and just was here within 10 minutes. And when he got to 40 yards, he just stood there strutting, staring at the decoys to our left where we couldn't shoot him. And he just didn't move for like 5 minutes, just stayed at 40 yards, strutting back and forth, looking at the deeks. And then something spooked him over there. Well, he just took off kind of running. We don't know. He was looking down below him. We don't know what was down there, what spooked him, but we almost think, we don't know if it was this other bird, because this other bird kind of started going over to him. And he went like way around him, changed his course because of this other bird. I don't know. We Jake has still got this other bird. He's here 30 yards, 40 yards over this hill, but he just won't come up where he can see the decoys. I haven't seen him, but I don't know, probably a 2-year-old or something, so. They're still gobbling, so we'll see what happens.
Can you believe it? I told you something ran him off. He was gonna come in until they did that.
Well, I just got done saying I didn't know what happened. We didn't understand why that turkey, we thought something spooked him. And just from the bottom down there, that turkey got spooked from, a group of jakes just came up, so makes sense, but bad luck. He was gonna come in, he came in for 500 yards, and when he gets to 40 yards, a group of jakes comes and runs him off. We still got this Tom down here and working all morning, but he's ended up, and I don't know if he's gonna, hopefully eventually work his way up here. He still has not seen the decoys. If he ever sees them, I think he's gonna commit, so we'll see what happens.
We just got all packed up. It's been an eventful morning. You would have thought that we'd come out of the turkey, or at least a shot, with how many turkeys we had in range. We probably had 2 different toms. One tom twice within 40 yards, one time at 10 yards, straight behind us, and we had 2 jakes that were just circling us all morning, running that tom in a circle. We ended up watching him. That tom tucked his tail and ran 500 yards. We watched him run through these woods, and those 2 jakes was on the same trail chasing him. And this bird just was henned up, never came up here. So I guess we're gonna go get some breakfast, my favorite part of the day, and then hopefully come kill after breakfast. That's how I usually kill them. I like to go get a good meal, then get back out here and get after it. Go up over this little ridge and get down the woods a little bit, I think, down here to a little shelf, I guess, and set up. I've never been here, but Wyatt obviously has hunted this farm for a long time and has hunted here a couple times, so we got a ditch that runs up with a big draw, and I get Wyatt said they always come down it, come back here and roost, and he roosted a few birds here last night, so we're gonna walk in, set up. It's probably like 3:30.
Just dropped them off.
And just dropped Austin and Jake off back where they were this morning. They seen like 12 toms. They were all over, so hopefully they're just gonna go reset up. We're kind of around where they were at, move a little bit, but not too far. And we're on the complete other side of the farm, so we're gonna give it a shot. Next time you see us, we'll be popping up the blind and we're probably in it, so get walking.
Alright guys, well Wyatt and I just got set up for our second setup of the day. It was raining and kind of ugly weather in the middle of the day, so we decided to take a nap and not hunt. So we just got back out here to the farm for the evening setup. Just got set up on this kind of like steep ravine where we wanted to set up at a tree fell, so we're a little steep where we're at, but it's still a really good spot. Wyatt heard some birds last night in here that came back to roost here gobbling last night, so hopefully they'll do the same thing, come back down this ditch, and maybe we'll be able to get the job done, so we'll see what happens. We just got the call. Jake and Austin just doubled. They called in 3 or 4 of them and killed 2 of them, so that's really good. First day, and they already doubled, and we actually just heard our second gobble of the night, and we think like a group of 2 or 3 that just gobbled twice now, and they're up the ditch exactly where Wyatt said that we wanted them at. And hopefully if they do what they always do, they're gonna come down this ditch and roost right in front of us, so hopefully before the night's over they're in our lap. We'll see what happens, but we got 2 down. They just doubled again.
They're coming this way.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be showing you guys something here soon, because they just gobbled again, and then they sounded a little closer.
Yeah, the first one.
Alright. Hopefully we can call these birds in. We'll see what happens.
Here they come. He's coming right to us. Well, as these birds are coming in, you're gonna see I zoom in on the main bird right when he gets to the decoy. He flogs it, and I go to zoom back out, and I accidentally hit the record button on the main camera. So we cut to the Tacticam. Thankfully, we had one in the decoys that still caught this awesome footage of these birds interacting with the decoys.
Well, this is the aftermath of what the grind decoys do. You can tell they had this thing knocked over. They were on top of it. One of the first birds that came in was literally on top of it as soon as he came in. The rest of them flogged it. And, I mean, that was crazy. As soon as they couldn't see these decoys coming all the way up, and they come up behind us, and they're there for about 5 minutes up here above us, and finally they got to where they could see these decoys. And as soon as they got around this brush pile and seen them, it was, I mean, they were on a string. They just came right down, all 5 of them wrapped around, and that was insane. I can tell you these things work, that's for sure. All right, guys, we just got the bird. What a crazy hunt, what a crazy start, like I said. I mean, I could not be any happier with the way it happened. I mean, turkey hunting is all about the experience for me. I mean, the turkey is an amazing animal to eat, but coming out here with my best friend and doing this, and I got 3 of my good buddies with us. They just doubled. We killed one. I mean, guys, we're having a blast, and that's what it's all about. It's coming out with your friends and family and having fun in the great outdoors. So couldn't be any happier with how this started, and I promise you this ain't the end of our trip. There are gonna be a few more birds dying, so what a fun way to start, and I'm sure we'll be bringing you guys some more kills here in the next couple days. So what a way to start it.